We are grateful to our sponsors, Kelly Stafford with Stafford Tree Service and also Black Kow Cow Manure. If you need your trees trimmed locally, remember Stafford Tree Service at staffordtreesvc.com, and please visit Black Kow Cow Manure, that's K-O-W. Remember, both of the contact details are in the description below. Rosemary is a beautiful plant that you can have in your yard and garden. A lot of times I think we really are remiss in not having more herbs. If you have the herb, you're going to use it. Rosemary can be used in chicken, it can be used on fish, it can be used on pork. You can use it in so many fashions that you really will find 100 million uses for rosemary. You can make a tea from it. You can sometimes I like to just bite a leaf or two because it'll add that extra bit of rosemary flavor to you. When I think of rosemary, I think of where it came from, and that's the Mediterranean. So it would be in Italy, it would be in Portugal, it would be in Spain, it would be in the coast of France. Those are the areas where rosemary really will grow to be a large shrub. You'll see it 4 to 6 feet in many areas of Europe. It's used in Florida too. It's used in many parts of the country. You can use it anywhere. It is fairly cold hardy. A lot of herbs take to frost and freeze and they die. Rosemary will take a light frost and it doesn't seem to bother it. And that's pretty amazing. I would say that you want to keep it kind of on the dry side. Remember that rosemary likes it a little bit on the drier side compared to some of the herbs you may work with. We've talked about mint before. Mint likes a lot of water. Both mint, chocolate mint, spearmint, they're all going to require a lot of water. Rosemary, not as much. It's more of a drier plant. Now by that, I don't want you to get bone dry with it either. But I would say once every 3 or 4 days, you ought to be checking it and just put your finger into it. God gave you a great moisture meter. And if it's dry down below, you need to water. It's not a real big, heavy fertilizing type plant either. I would say if you're using water soluble once a month during the growing season, or if you're just doing it maybe 666, you could do that 2 or 3 times a year. I would add some Black Kow Cow Manure, I would add some peat, I would add some perlite to make a real light soil. If you do that, you're almost always going to have great success. Rosemary does like full sun, and it's going to leaf out better. When it starts to flower, you need to cut those flowers off to keep it from going through its maturity cycle. I'd go ahead and keep cutting it, keep using it in all of your dishes that you can use in the kitchen, and try to use it on even more things than you can think about. If you've got something in the kitchen and you're using some type of meat dish or potato dish, add rosemary to it, and you're probably going to enjoy the extra flavor that you get from rosemary. Rosemary officinalis is one of the names for it. It has romeric acid in it, and it's one of those plants that you'll see is just a nice addition to your herb garden or just as a landscape plant. I've seen it used as a ground cover. Remember, new videos will be dropping at your favorite sites every Saturday at 10 a.m. So we want you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you'll be not missing any of our wonderful information that's going to make you a happy gardener. Once again, thanks for watching.